Hey YouTube, I don't know how loud I am or if I'm like speaking too low or whatever. I don't know, cause this is not my computer. It's like a lap. It's a new ass laptop that was bought like a year ago or something. But I know I wasn't even looking in the camera. Camera's all the way up there. I don't know what this sounds like. I don't know if it's clear or not. But like, I know I look damn good. How you doing? I could never be a sexy person. But anyway, I'm making a new video and I'm going to say a couple of things. So, this video I'm really making because I had a question. I wanted to know whether I should get my cheeks pierced. Because why would I get one cheek pierced? It look fucking stupid. Um, I'm trying to get my cheeks pierced, peoples. And I wanted to know if I don't know. I guess if I had the face for it, because I guess you have to have the face to get that done. But I don't know. I don't know the rules of this piercing. Like that would look nasty on you. I've heard that. I've only turned to one person I was only really done. She was like, well, that person was my sister, and she was like, that would look nasty. I don't think you should get that. That would look ugly on you. I'm like, bitch, how would you know? I don't have it. I didn't put no dots in my face and I got it done. No, you don't know what it would look like. So shut the fuck up. I think you're hating and you just want it or whatever. Fuck you. Anyway, nah, I'm talking to that bitch. But anyway, yeah, family issues. But I'm thinking I'm getting my cheeks pierced. I might do it this week. So, yeah, because today is February 20th, Monday, and I guess I'm just asking because I have this kind of thing where I don't know if it would look good on me or not. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm just saying, like, I'm just seeing how other people probably would feel. I don't fucking know what the point of this video is really. I just wanted to know, like, do you think I should do it? And also, it's kind of like a thing where, like, if you've had this piercing done, like, you can like tell me about it and stuff, like how the pain and your experience with it over time and how long you've had it and all that stuff. We could chat about that. I don't think I'm hard to talk to. I think I'm a pretty cool bitch. So, no, I'm just kidding. But seriously, like if you have this piercing or if you're thinking about getting it, like I want to talk about it. That'd be cool. But anyway, let me know about it, son. But I want to get my cheeks pierced. And I'm wondering, specifically, I'm getting my dimples pierced. I call it dimple piercing because I don't think this piercing gives you dimples. I think they call it dimple piercing because it's the area where you would have dimples at. So that's why they call it dimple piercings, to differentiate. Because you can get your cheeks pierced in other places, like you can get anti-brows in your cheekbone area. So specifically, I'm getting my dimple area pierced, not getting anti-brows anytime soon, like ever. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to know. And I wanted to talk about Whitney Houston's death a little bit for about 30 seconds or less. I mean, 30 seconds or more. But Whitney Houston's died like last week, I think. No, she died February 11th, right? Yeah, it was last week. So, sorry. Hold on. Listen. Anyway, so, because I'm not supposed to be in here right now. I'm supposed to be downstairs. But fuck it, I'm going to do what I want. Anyway, so Whitney Houston died okay, let me tell you. I was at a party, right? It was a celebration for my society. I am Kemetic, which is, well, that's my religion, which is based on ancient Egyptian, beliefs. It's not even a belief. It's in the religion we don't like to call it a belief system because it's really not a belief system. But yeah, a belief system if that's what you want to call it. So we were having a celebration, a birthday celebration for the king of our society, who founded the whole thing. So, or brought back the teachings. Let's say that better. Brought back the teachings because he didn't create them. He's just bringing them back. But anyway, we was having a celebration for him, and at the end, where we had a party and everything, because there was presentations where people were singing for him and stuff, and writing poems, and then it was a party, and I was looking bad. I was a bad bitch in that party. I'm sorry, I was looking good. You have to be able to say when you are looking good. You're not being conceited. You just know that you look good. That's not conceited in my eyes. If you know that you're looking good, that's not conceited. Constantly like bragging about yourself and talking about yourself and blah 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 blah, me. You are definitely conceited, motherfucker. Don't get it twisted. Because if you're constantly talking about yourself, how good you look, you are conceited. But nah, I think being able to say you look good, like I don't think I'm ugly. That's not being conceited. That's just confidence, and confidence is sexy. Being conceited is not sexy, and being a freaking mope is not sexy. Being what do you call it? Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Low self-esteem is not sexy. Act like you got self-esteem. Act like you got that shit. Act like you was the baddest bitch you've ever known. Act like it, because it rubs off and people notice that about you. But anyway, I'm babbling. But anyway, Whitney Houston's death. I was at the party, and then we was dancing. I was dancing with my friend, and she was like, a Whitney Houston song came on. I was like, hey, that's my shit. Anyway, we was dancing to it. I was dancing like a regular person, and she's like, oh, and then she's like, oh, I can't believe she died while we was dancing. I was like, what? What are you talking about? I didn't say that. I just kept dancing. I was like, but I was doing this. What? Like I heard her, but I didn't pay too much attention to it, but she kept saying it, and I was just like, what are you talking about? And then when the party's over, that was the first time I heard about it, but she didn't say it directly like Whitney Houston died. She just said like, I can't believe she died. It makes you want to cry and all this stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? So when we're about to leave, we get in the car, and like my dad went to go get the car to come pull it around because he was in the parking lot, and I went with him because he was gonna take my grandmother home, and he was like, I can't believe. No, the radio was on. Sorry, he didn't say anything. The radio was on, and they were talking about Whitney Houston's death, and I was like, are you serious? What? Whitney Houston died? What? I didn't believe it for nothing. Like, are you serious? And then my dad, he was like, yeah, I can't believe it. But he said that he knew, he had a feeling that somebody, he said him and he was talking to somebody, and they were saying about 3 days before that he had a feeling that someone important was going to die, and soon. And then outside of that conversation, they were talking about Whitney Houston. I'm not saying that he said that Whitney Houston was going to die in 3 days. I said he had a feeling that someone important was going to die. And then outside of that conversation, they were talking about something about Whitney Houston. That to me, I'm like, well, clearly God, that's a signal that it was going to be her, because you had another conversation about her. So now it adds up. So stuff like that's normal to me. Like, feelings like that's normal. I'm not surprised that my father felt that way. But I was very shocked. I couldn't believe it. She was 48. She was 48. It's funny because when I look in the camera, it doesn't look like I'm looking at y'all, but when I look at the screen, it looks like I am. But anyway, she was 48. That's too young. Drugs. Stay away from drugs. It will ruin your life. I've never done or tried a drug. I'm not interested in it. I'm not even interested in drinking like that. Like, I'm really not. I'm not interested in smoking. I'm not interested in drinking. I don't see the fun. I don't see the fun in drink from the outside. From what I've seen, I've tried drinks. I'm not like what do you call it? Ice queen. Not even ice queen. Whatever you call it. I'm not a prude. Like, I've tried it and it tastes nasty. I didn't like it. I've tried alcohol. I know you gotta try the right shit. I don't care. I don't care. What's the point? I don't see the fun in getting pissed drunk, or even getting drunk, period. I don't see the fun in getting drunk, acting like a fucking idiot while you're drunk, and then waking up the next day sick out of your brain, throwing up all over the place, having headaches and all this shit. I don't see the fun. I don't see the fun. So I really have no interest in it. Smoking, I don't even want to talk about that. Y'all should already know why I don't want to smoke. Like, what's the point? What's the damn point? So, yeah. Whitney Houston, dead at 48. Didn't even touch 50. Crazy. Crazy as shit. And Ray J's reaction to her death, the way Ray J was acting at the funeral made me cry. I didn't cry at all. during the ceremony. It was really sad, but I didn't cry. But when they was taking her out and playing the and they was playing that, and Ray J was like acting a fool, I cried. I cried. I cried. I cried. Like I was just looking like, and I cried. Cried. I mean, cried. I mean, not Michael Jackson death cried. I cried, but not Michael cried. My Michael cried was anyway. But it made me cry. I mean, I felt horrible, like shit. Like it was my relative that died. Like it was crazy. He was crying like it was his mother that died. I was like, is that Ray J? And then I saw that Brandy was next to him and his mother was next to him. I was like, oh, that's Ray J. I don't know what connection they had or something. People be saying they was dating and shit, or that Ray J's the one that found her, which he's not, because they said that the hotel manager or someone found her. But I felt so bad. So rest in peace, Whitney. Never talk shit about you. Never did none of that. I remember when Whitney came back and had that whole comeback album. Say and she had that whole big comeback on Good Morning America. They were like, she's not the same. She's not the same Whitney. But I thought she was back in action. I thought she was gonna be Whitney Houston again. Then she just passed away. Same thing that happened to Michael. Everybody thought Michael was having this giant this is it, comeback and all that. And then he dies. What the hell? People should just not try to have comebacks, because it seems like there's a curse on comebacks. Because if you try to come back, you're gonna die. But it's crazy. But at least she got to have her comeback. Michael didn't. So, which is bullshit. That's my baby. The fuck? What the fuck? I'm ranting, but you see how strongly I feel about this. Whitney, rest in peace, mama. No, seriously though, it's bullshit. But yeah, and I will always love you. I will always love you. I'm an idiot. Let me stop. But anyway, that was supposed to be a Whitney moment. And you gotta put your arm up. You can't just sing that. And no. And okay, I'm gonna stop blabbering. But yeah. Oh, and don't forget about the cheek piercing thing. I want to know. See, look, this is me smiling. No dimples, so that when I get it, this will be proof that no cheek piercings don't give you dimples, or yes, they do. So this will be proof. I'm gonna smile now. It's light though. See? No dimples. So when I get the cheek piercings, people can shut the hell up and stop asking me, did you have dimples before? Because I know that people that get cheek piercings on this get badgered with questions. Do they give you dimples? Do they give you dimples? Do they give you dimples? Nobody better not ask me that, because in this video or my previous videos. All right, I'm out. Deuce. Lego.